If a hawk perceives itself to be a frog, it will think, act, and behave like a frog. Arguably, just because it perceives itself to be an amphibian doesn't change the fact that it has a beak, wings, and talons. However, as our mind's eye, our perceptions frame and define our experiences of how we see ourselves, others, the world, and the universe in which we exist. As long as it perceives itself to be a frog, it is a frog. And the deficit is twofold. Not only is the hawk unable to access its true attributes, flight, speed, keen vision, powerful talents, it, considering itself to be a frog, can't even do the things frogs do well and effortlessly, like jump, swim, croak, and catch flies. So in its attempt to be something it isn't, it constantly fails, sometimes almost killing itself, becoming increasingly depressed, demoralized, despondent, and depleted, when it's not even the thing it's trying so hard to be. Now, let's say that the hawk awakens and discovers it's been a hawk the whole time, but as it hasn't been living and functioning as a hawk, it can't automatically do the things a hawk can do. So like a newly hatched chick, it has to take small steps to learn and grow in strength and ability, and then much like the chick, its progress will be swift. But the first step is for it to realize it's a hawk in the first place. We construct linguistic vehicles in order to communicate our thoughts, feelings, and ideas, which is wholly necessary, as we need concepts to function and be mentally and physically mobile. However, the problem arises when we begin to give the language an independent reality, identifying more with the vehicles and concepts, abstracting them from the things they represent. This causes a dysfunctional grasp on reality, where we frame our lives and existence through the lens of the concept, as opposed to the thing itself. Now, most of us journey through life with a very fixed idea of who we think we are. This is based firstly on our parents and our family and who they tell us we are, through living, interacting, speaking and listening. Then with input from friends and peers. Ultimately, these experiences, all framed by society's cultural perceptions, laws and age-old frameworks, help to shape our persona. A lot of us do well in life. A lot of us don't. Well, arguably most of us don't. But we do a very good job at acting the role, playing the part, that we forget that we're acting, far removed from who we are, but experiencing great internal dissatisfaction with life, discontent, sometimes even depression, with the question remaining, who are we? Who are you? What I described in the beginning is the development process, creation of an identity, an ego, but it doesn't really answer the question of who you are. But can you even begin to contemplate the answer to a question of which you have no idea needs asking?